Hey, my girls. Listen, today we are talking about simplified meal prep for weight loss. So if you are somebody who is trying to lose weight, but meal prep feels complicated and annoying and overwhelming, then I'm your girl, because that's how I feel about it when I see tiny little dishes and put all in the fridge and 3 hours of prep. No, today I am giving you my personal system to make meal prep easy, where there's variety and it doesn't take everything I'm giving you. 6 lunches, 6 dinners takes, listen to me, less than 15 minutes to prepare. Most of them even less than that, like 10 minutes. So let's get going. If you come on here live or replay, you know how I am. Just talk to me. You're in my kitchen today. And if you have questions, absolutely ask them live or replay, and I always get back to you. And I'm going to flip the camera around. Let's get started. Kim and Karen are already here. Come on in, girls. All right, so let me make sure that you can see what I'm doing. This is going to be so fun today. Hi. So, listen. The one thing that I want to tell you is this, and that is why meal prep. And I started thinking, I would say the number one thing that I give my clients, my paying simple step private clients, is power. I want you to be empowered over your mindset and diet culture messages. I want you to be empowered and have control over your thoughts when you get on the scale. I want you to have power and control over your environment. And listen to me. The reason I'm giving you this video today is because meal prep is power. That's the end of it. So when you are in control of what you're eating, then you're also in control of your health, but you're in control of your weight loss. If you are in a season of your life where you got to get 30 pounds off, but this seems too undoable, then we're going to fix that today, because this gives you power doing what I'm going to teach you today. So let's get going. Come on and say hi to me. The other thing I'll add really quickly, girls, is everything I'm giving you today, I'm putting in an email with a grocery list with recipes, and a couple other little tips. So if you're not already on my email list, send me your email if you want all this information in one place. So let's get going. Let me move my water. The first step, get your notebook out. Again, you'll get the email. The first thing that you're going to do in meal prep is prepare 2 proteins. So figure out what it is you want to fix or not. But you can be strategic and meal plan, or you can just say, I'm making what I would call a mess of chicken, right? And then for me, for the purposes of this video, we're doing beef. Imagine loads of beef on there. I didn't buy it because I don't eat it. It's hard on my stomach. So, what you're going to do is prepare tons of for instance, this example, tons of beef, tons of chicken, right? I want you to, and I'm a girl, you can fix it however you want to, but this is what I will tell you, is that you need to keep your spices somewhat neutral, unless you're doing all Mexican for the week. So keep your spices neutral, and listen to me carefully. Do not overcook this, because this is going to be used in recipes for the week, and you don't want it cooked tough and then 18 more times, right? So number 1, I want you to prepare your protein. Now, how much? What you're going to do is just look at your recipes. And again, I'm giving you recipes, so it'll be good practice for you just to do this system first. All you're going to do, girl, is look at your recipes and say, I think I'll probably have this, this, and this. This one requires 2 pounds. This is 1.5 pounds. This is whatever. And then do the math, add it all up, and that's your protein for the week. So make sure you make enough. Don't overcook it, spice it neutrally, okay? So does that make sense, everybody? Talk to me. Who's here? Kathy and Marianne and Lisa and Karen. Come on, girls. All right, so I promised you 6 dinners, 6 lunches. So let's go through the dinners first. You're not going to believe this. I cooked a lot of this last night. It was so fun and it didn't take any amount of time. So listen, your first dinner out of the mess of protein that you made is typically going to be pretty, non-recipe-ish for sure. Because why would you take a whole chicken breast off of the grill, nice and fresh, and chop it up and put it into a taco, right? Same with a steak. So usually meal number one looks like this. Can you see that? Rice, green beans, chicken, you know, girls, that's one of my go-tos. And this is a steak, broccoli, and a potato, right? Or two. So the other thing I want to show you is that this is trackable. We're not dumping cream of chicken soup on this stuff. That's not how you lose weight. And it's not what's healthy anyway. So you know that if you're tracking calories and macros, you know exactly how much you're putting into your body and exactly how much is supposed to go on the plate to fit into your calorie deficit, right? Okay. So that's dinner number one. Dinner number two starts to get a little bit more recipe-ish, and that is for the chicken. This is one of my favorites. I did a Greek salad with chicken. Now listen, if you're having this for dinner, that means your carbs can be somewhere else. You can eat dessert tonight because there's not a lot of carbs here, right? So dinner number two off of your mess of chicken was your Greek salad, or I made these for my husband last night. Delish. These are beef fajitas, steak fajitas, right? Healthy, healthy. Measurable, measurable. And dinner number three for each, so totaling 6. Easy beef broccoli, easy peasy. And then this is a new dish I made last night, and it is, I'm not kidding you, it is beans, any kind of your choice. I used a white bean, spinach, garlic, onions, and chicken. And I don't know why it's so good, but it is so dang good. It's kind of Mediterranean diet-ish, super healthy, super trackable, right? So now the thing I want to tell you is that about these dinners is that obviously I put these on teeny tiny little plates because I have to fit it into the camera. Your portions will be bigger than this. And it's always based on your, what your calorie deficit is. You'll know exactly how much rice to put on your plate because you know exactly what your calories or your macros are supposed to be. So these are tiny. Don't get discouraged like, oh yeah, thank you for the 1 cup of spinach. No, you can have more. For this purpose, I just did smaller. So there you go. You have 6 dinners. So questions on that? Anybody? Hit me up. I can't see any questions yet, and I'm really far away from the camera. So, okay, let's go then to, oh, wait, pause. So what makes these doable? Number one, pick your recipes based on how healthy they are, obviously, but then also based on how quick they are. If you're somebody who doesn't, listen, if you're loving to cook, do you. There are times when, I love to be in the kitchen for a while, but during my busy work week, you need quick and easy. So the first thing is trackable. The second thing is healthy, and the third thing is quick. Okay. So and then listen, what makes this quick is the simplicity of the recipe, but also I'm going to show you conveniences. So what I want to show you are things like, so let's say for my fajitas, who's got time to chop 5 million peppers and onions? No, I don't want to do it. I'm busy. So if you go and get already cut that fajita vegetables, this is the kind of thing that saves you a gob ton of time. So also similar to when you make your beef broccoli, go ahead. It sounds so dumb, but it does save time to go ahead and buy the broccoli already chopped up. So all you have to do is dump the bag into the skillet, right? So pre-cut vegetables are savings, pre-washed. And buy organic. Vegetables that are not organic are rotting all the time now because of something weird in our environment. But either way, so have your spinach pre-washed, ready to roll. And then the big savior for me are steamer bags of vegetables. I'm addicted to these right now. So steamer bags of veggies go a long way on saving you so much time for a weeknight busy dinner, right? What else saves time? Things like, and don't judge me, there's lots of rice snobs, but like get quick, I do minute rice. And you know exactly, this is 1 cup, so I don't need a whole cup. I know exactly what to take out of this to make and it's literally 1 minute in the microwave, and you mix it with your beef and broccoli. So you're going, if you want, same thing with potatoes. So if you're all about quick and efficient but tasty, you're going to have to pick easy recipes, but also pick conveniences, things where the work is kind of already done for you. So does that make sense? All right. Now, moving on to lunches. I promised you 6 total. So lunch number 1, listen, these are my go-to and I love them so much. Take that same mess of chicken and the mess of steak, chop it up, and look what you have. This is a steak quesadilla. I'm going to zap it, fold it over, eat that sucker. So steak quesadilla with jalapenos and black beans, a little bit of cheddar, and a chicken one, black beans and light mozzarella. So again, this takes me 5 seconds, zap it, and it's because it is made on these high fiber tortillas, it fills me up. My calories are my carbs are saved for dessert later instead of some dumb quesadilla. And it's super healthy and fast, right? So that's lunch number 1, steak quesadilla or a chicken quesadilla. Lunch number 2. Something is wrong with me because I have this every day. I'm not kidding. A grilled chicken sandwich. I put, there's spinach on this. I put banana peppers, a little bit of light mayo. So a grilled chicken sandwich is so filling, and I don't know what it is about a sandwich at lunch, right? So it's just, something that is one of my go-tos for sure. Grilled chicken sandwich. And then for the steak, lunch number 2, this could be an awesome dinner. This is unbelievable salad. This is spinach with roasted red peppers, which you buy ahead of time. Don't roast your own red peppers unless you have time. So roasted red peppers, steak, goat cheese on a spinach salad. Delish. I'm not kidding. And then guess what lunch number 3 is? You ready for this fanciness? Leftovers. Are you telling me that all this food right here would be completely eaten? Might be, probably not. So, lunch number 3 is probably leftovers. Now, let's talk about why we're not listen, if you want to spend 3 hours in the kitchen and do 1 day of meal prep and put it all into tiny little Tupperwares, that you do you. There are millions of people who do that. Me personally, I don't know why. I think that doesn't give me enough freedom or power over what I'm eating. I don't want to pick out container number 2. It's Tuesday at 3:00. No, I want to eat what I want to eat. And so this system gives you a lot more freedom. Cause what if you put your steak quesadilla in there and you're supposed to eat it Tuesday at 3:00? You don't want it. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to Chick-fil-A. So this system is not only saves time and room in your fridge, but it also gives you variety, because this is the other thing. Listen to me. Let's say, okay, chicken for dinner, right? This is my go-to. I love it so much. But do I really want a chicken sandwich for lunch and then chicken for dinner the next night? No, I'm sick of chicken. Right? So this system, because you have your protein prepared and you have all of your convenient things ready to roll, you can say, you know what, tonight I'm having the steak fajitas. I had chicken and broccoli last night. I'm having steak fajitas tonight. It's good. It's going to be so good to mix it up. Right? So that is the whole system. Easy, right? It's just easy. I feel like it's just easy. It's easier to me than knocking it out for 4 hours every Sunday. People do that and I'm like, oh, No, I'm not doing that. So I'm going to walk over here and turn the camera so I can see, make sure that you guys don't have questions. But again, I feel like this is one of the fastest videos I've ever done because it really is super, super easy. There's nothing to it. So, okay, I don't see any comments yet. So what we're going to do, girls? Oh, here's Kim. Yes, I eat very bland. My husband prefers spicy. April says, hello. Heidi gives me a heart. Good. Hi, my girls. I just love y'all. This is so fun for me. It's a little tricky because it's all like, I don't have a team with lighting and camera. It's just me, but it's me and you in the kitchen. Heidi asks, did you go over salad dressing? No, I did not. Listen, your salad dressings need to be, you can look at the ingredient list and make sure that if you don't know what the ingredient is, you're not supposed to eat it. Don't put it in your body. If it's something you're like, what's that? No, don't do that. So keep your salad dressings with olive oil, avocado oil, healthy oils, and then vinegar. Vinaigrettes are the way to go. Now, are there creamy dressings made by organic companies that are clean? Yeah. Nowadays, some girl in some kitchen somewhere figured it out. That's not me. But what I want you to do is look at your macros and your calories and see if you want ranch dressing straight out of Hidden Valley and it fits into your macros, you can do that. However, it's healthier and you save a lot of your calories if you go the cleaner route and make your own or buy dressings that are lower in fat, number one, and are made with healthy fats versus all the other stuff. So anybody else? Questions? Okay. So, and yeah, Kim, listen, the beauty of this system, Kim was saying that she eats bland and her husband likes spicy. He can, because the protein that you're using is neutrally spiced, you can keep yours not so spicy and he can, my husband's newest favorite spice is called Slap Ya Mama. And it's so hot, I feel like I need milk, right? So yeah. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to turn you back around, sister, and meet you on the other side. All right. Now, one of the things too that I want to go over are what does one day look like, right? So don't overthink it. Number one, your breakfasts should be quick and easy, and they typically are. I don't want you fasting more than 13 hours ish because our older bodies, if you're over the age of 40, what science has shown is it spikes your cortisol level if you fast any longer and then you hang on to weight. So whatever your first meal of the day where you're breaking your fast, keep it simple. So let's say I'm going to give you a day's worth. Like, let's go through an example. People ask me all the time, like, can you just show me what one day looks like? That's what we're going to do right now. So you have your 6 lunches, you have your 6 dinners. What do I do now? Breakfast looks like, this is just an example, remember. So breakfast looks like a high protein yogurt, right? Remember, read your ingredients. Some yogurts trick you and it says organic, high protein. You look at it, it's 80 grams of sugar and you're like, I'd rather have cheesecake. So high protein yogurt with berries, right? So this is breakfast. The next thing that needs to happen is your snack. Why? Because we're not doing breakfast. Boom. I'm starving for lunch. No. If you're going to lose weight and if you're going to feel good anyway, losing weight or not, even if you're maintaining, we need your blood sugar right here, sister. And the way that we do that is every 3 hours or so, I want you fueling your body. It sends the message of, oh, okay, she's not in a famine. She's got stuff coming to us, right? So breakfast, eat your yogurt. A good snack, pre-lunch snack looks like protein with a carb. Always protein, carb, protein, carb, protein, carb. That's how you keep your blood sugar up. This doesn't need to be a donut. This needs to be a complex carb, meaning fruits, high carb vegetables like carrots. So breakfast, snack, and this is a tuna packet. Love these, daggone it. I can eat this straight out of the packet with nothing on it. It's so good. The lemon pepper one. And then lunch, you're like, oh, I have for lunch. Oh, I think I'll have some steak quesadillas that take me 5 seconds to make, right? So you have breakfast, you have your snack, you have lunch, and guess what? You get another snack. Here's protein ball. You have to watch these recipes that tout, healthy protein balls because they can be really high calorie. So be careful, but this would be awesome snack with your coffee, say in the afternoon. And then all of a sudden you're like, dinner, what should we have for dinner? Well, I already made my protein. I had yesterday's meal. I'm making that salad. And then guess what? If you want, you can have one more snack before, if it fits in your calories. Remember, calories are king. You can have one more snack before bed. And you know what? Like a lot of my clients and girls, and they're not paying me. It's just, I'm addicted to these. The Owen shakes. Vanilla is my favorite. It feels a little desserty. And again, it's because it's protein. It's keeping my blood sugar right here. So that's what one day in the life of someone who's healthy or someone who's trying to lose weight, that's how we eat. It's how I eat every day. Now, the other thing that I would be stupid to skip over is, okay, where's the pizza? Am I right? Like, okay, where's the hot fudge sundae? The reason this works, this is empowering you, is because they are trackable. Right? You know exactly what you're eating. So when you put that into your, MyFitnessPal is what my clients use. When you put that into your calorie count and okay, we're having pizza tonight, then you know exactly what meal to choose to make that pizza fit. Because pizza is life. It is part of a beautiful life. To have dessert, to have, some people a glass of wine, some people it's, whatever it is for you, you are not going to maintain, any sort of program that tells you you can't have that stuff till the weight is off or you're never having it again. That's absolutely ridiculous. So the way meal prepping like this empowers you to eat what you want is you know exactly the value of this food. Okay, with the rice, for instance, okay, let's say this is 30 carbs, this is 30 grams of protein, and this is probably a couple carbs and a couple calories. Vegetables are almost free, pretty much. And so what I know is, because I'm having pizza tonight, I know exactly how much rice to not put on this plate. Because my carbs, sister, they're going into my pizza. Right? Does that make sense? So, okay, what else am I forgetting? Let me grab my paper and make sure. Okay. Recap. Let me come around here for questions one more time. Ask away. And I'll do a recap really quickly. Okay, wait, questions. Hi, Brandy, Christy, Barut. Okay, good. Hi, my girls. So, I don't see any questions. So, recap. Meal prep is essential because it gives you power. Right? So again, what I teach my paying clients is what the biggest thing that I want to give them and that I do give them is their power back. Power over their relationship with food, power over that stupid scale that tells them they're worthless, power over the diet industry's messages, right? And meal prepping is power over what you're putting in your body so that you also have power over things like going out to eat tonight. Right? So that's the first thing I want you to hear. The second thing I want you to hear is that if it's complicated, you're not going to do it. That's the end of it. So, this is my personal system. And I have to be honest, I've done this for decades. And so I didn't really think of it as a system. And so, but I got so many requests from both clients and, free group girls like you, like, can you just teach me blah, 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 so I developed this system so that you know how I do it. Cause chances are, if you're following me, you're probably a lot like me, and we don't do complicated. Like I look at it and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So that's the first thing is meal prep is power. The second thing is it has to, if it's going to fit into your life for the rest of your life, it has to be simple and it has to have variety, and it has to be delicious. That's what I just gave you. Fifth, let's say, recap, don't forget the conveniences, and don't, shame yourself for not chopping your own red pepper. Nobody cares. So buy things that make your meal prep for that night or for that lunch, whatever, is super fast. So if you want, your quesadilla like I have for lunch, make sure you just grab your veggies out of your pre-cut veggie bin and throw it in the stinking microwave. You know what I mean? So keep things convenient if it's not something that you want to spend time doing. So, and then when you are choosing your recipes, because again, if you want this, I'm only able to give it out on email. So if I don't already have your email, drop your email or DM me your email, and this will be a dry run for you. So I'm giving you the grocery list, the recipes, whatever, all kinds of stuff in the email. But then when you're on your own, you choose your 2 proteins. I feel like leftover fish is disgusting. That's why I did beef and chicken. So it could be pork chops. It could be whatever. So choose your 2 proteins. Choose recipes that are healthy, trackable. We're not throwing a bunch of casseroles into this mix, because that's even if you're maintaining weight, it's just not healthy. And then B, it's not, you can't lose weight on that stuff because you don't know what you're eating. So healthy, trackable, fast. That's your recipes, right? And then you're going to look at your recipes, rough idea, and say, I probably need about 5 pounds of chicken. And you're going to prep your chicken all at once, put it in a Tupperware container, and get it out as you need it, right? So I don't know why people do it the other way. I've coached a lot of bodybuilders and they need to have meticulous containers for every meal of the day. That's different. Unless you're training for a bodybuilding competition, do it my way. So much easier. So have I forgotten anything? Heidi says, I have cottage cheese every day for breakfast. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. If I did that, I would die because I'm so lactose intolerant. But yeah, if your body likes it, it's a great source of protein. And then, make sure you're getting your carb in there with it. I know, Heidi, I taught you all that stuff. So make sure you have your berries or some sort of complex carb with it. Kim says, very helpful. Good. Brandy's here. Any other questions before we go? It went really fast. That was my goal, is to do so much prep beforehand that I didn't keep you on here for 45 minutes of what's she talking about? So, I'm going to email you. I'm going to give you all this information and then give me some feedback. So post some of the meals that you made. Ask me questions. I'm here to coach you. And then listen, I absolutely want to coach you. That's the end of it. My program is so good and it is such a godsend. And I was told when I was in the ICU and designing this program, that never would I be able to, coach all the things: mindset, habit rewiring, balance your hormones, and lose weight. I was told by professionals, pick one. Pick a diet, basically. And I just knew I wasn't supposed to do that. So designed simple steps, and it works. It absolutely works. And it is my joy to give women not only, between 20 and 37 pounds lost in 4 months, but to give them the skills that it takes to do it on their own as a lifestyle for the rest of their life. Girl, that is power. So if you are interested in working with me, just reach out. I'm here. I'm doing my thing and I love it. So if there's no more questions, let me see. I wish you guys were in my kitchen with me. April says, thank you for what you do. This is so helpful. Oh, I love you and I love this. So I'm not going anywhere. If you need anything, reach out to me and look for an email. Listen, y'all, look in your spam folder. So if you've been around me for a while and you've given me your email, you've got all kinds of recipes and mindset tips and videos in your email spam folder. So go look. So, and again, drop your email if you're new and I'm here for you. See ya. Have a great day, girls.